Alright, so if you're new to my channel, then you guys don't know, but this is my budget planner. This is an Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner that I sticker up with my stickers from my sticker shop, erikalifevlogs.com. And here is where I write down all my budgets for the entire year. So mine is from 2020 to 2021, so this is a January to December start. You can buy these planners right now. I think you can get them from like October start all the way to like next year, or you can just buy a new 2022 planner start that starts in January, so it's up to you. I do have affiliate links down below. It just helps me, you know, support my channel. So if you're interested, all links will be down below in the description bar. Just expand it and you will see everything. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and here is September. So the first payday was on the 7th. So this payday is supposed to cover everything that happened from the 1st to the 6th. Right here I'm missing one bill, which is my medical, my health benefits right here. So that is what we're going to be concentrating on since my shop is paid every Tuesday. It looks like I'll be doing on a weekly basis. However, I'm aiming more for a bi-weekly term, but since I'm new to this whole payout scenario, I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how I figure it out. And hopefully by October, I'll be more than ready to be able to like just set everything out. But anywho, here's how my September budget is looking like. This is everything that I have to pay for the month. It's just the same as all my usual budgets. The only thing that everything's being reliant on my own hard work. So here we're gonna go ahead and put paycheck 1. Go ahead and flip it, and I'm gonna take some washi. This is the golden washi for September. I'm just gonna lay this down just like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take paycheck 1 budget sheet here and put this down there. Now I do have little deco pieces that I'm gonna go ahead and add, so I'm just gonna go and grab that here and put it there just for a little extra. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down the income side of the stickers. So I like to lay down my income because that is usually what I like to see what I'm working with. Before, back when I used to have a legal pad, I think I did my debt first and then my cash envelopes and then my income. It's so weird how like everything has changed now, but you can set up this however you like. And as long as budgeting works for you, it's awesome. So the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and put here is the rollover. This is from my last August pay that I kept in my bank account to fulfill some of the beginning bills since I wasn't going to get paid into Tuesday. And my rollover was $197.45. I should have put that in actual, but it's fine. That was my rollover, and then I got paid from my shop. Of course, I'm gonna leave that blank, but these are the 2 incomes that we'll be working with. The one that I had saved up. Oh, and actually one more, you guys, because if you guys saw my previous day in the life or just my videos, I actually went back to school, and at the moment I had not been approved for student loan, so I took stuff out of my emergency fund to pay for tuition. So I did go ahead and take out an amount at the moment of $1,032.79. Now the only thing that I'm kind of unsure what to do now is that since I pulled that money out of my emergency fund and I paid for school, I paid for parking, I paid for books and school supplies, and part of my parking permit, actually, not all of it, I got approved for my student loan and it got deposited. Now I'm just wondering, should I re-put this money into my emergency fund, or do I just pay back the student loan money and just give it back? You know, that is my little thought process right now. I'm having a little war struggle in my head of what I should do, honestly. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and put down some washi. to break this off so I can write down my bills. Of course, the first thing that I'm gonna do is save for rent. Now, I did say that rent is gonna be split into a 3-part scenario because September is a 4 paycheck month for the shop, but I want to make sure that I get my rent out and pull in 3 pulls. So for that, I'm gonna pull out 308, throw it at savings, and call it a day. After that, I had to take care of my natural gas. This one actually came out to be $6.08, so pretty inexpensive. Pretty happy about that. And then my health benefits kicked in right before Labor Day, so I had to pay for this. So nothing has really changed. This one is $134.37, and yeah, I think that is all the bills that are for this pay period. So from the 1st to the 7th, this is all that is due, and I'm gonna leave it as that. And for bills, I need to throw 308 plus 608 plus 134.37. My bills were $448.45 this pay period, just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a miscellaneous category. Actually, let's do cash envelopes because there are 2 that I thought I'd fund this pay period. Now, they're not actual cash on, well, they're part cash envelopes and part not. So like these are my sinking funds that I have. Part of them are in cash envelopes in a binder here at my apartment, and then the majority of it is in my credit union, just because I like to have cash on hand just in case of emergencies. I never know. But the 2 that I'm going to fund, that I usually always fund, is Christmas. If you guys haven't seen my 2021 sinking funds video, I'll link it up in a card above. But these have time periods of when I work for these, and currently my main focus for savings is Christmas, and I throw $100 at it every month so I can have my goal before Christmas comes. So this pay period I'm gonna do 50, and since I had some leftover money, I thought why not throw some at my medical fund, since my medical fund was at 0. I think last month was when I started, you know, adding money to it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and add $50 to it right here. I'm not throwing any at my personal cash envelopes, which is like my groceries, my gas, or spending, just because I threw money at them at the 1st of the month. So I'm gonna wait 2 weeks to re-add money to it. And like I said, this pay period wasn't like the best. The dip in revenue was as expected, so I didn't want this paycheck to be so heavy because I just knew it wasn't going to be, you know, a possibility for it to, you know, handle everything I needed to handle. So I'm really grateful that I had a rollover from August, because it really just brought me mid-month clear of bills. So I'm pretty happy on that. But anywho, miscellaneous here is what had to be taken out of my emergency fund, and that was tuition. Tuition cost me $960. Parking for 30 days cost me $55. And then I had my school supplies, which is everything that I needed, like notebooks, books for the class, pencils, paper, you know, all that stuff. That came out to be about $57.78. And that is everything that this paycheck had to deal with, or this pay period dealt with. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that here. Now, something I found really weird was that if I bought the term, like the actual term fall 2021 parking permit, it would have been $220, right? But if I buy it every 30 days, my total would be $165. So I'm not sure if that's just my brain calculating and making just be like I'm getting ripped off if I ever buy just the fall term parking permit. But like I can buy a 30-day pass for the next 3 months and it will not be as expensive as the term parking permit, and I'd be able to park the same amount of time that I need for the entire month that I'll be at school. So I'm just like, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, no clue. Anywho, here I'm going to do my breakdown. So I have my income, cash envelopes, which is basically my sinking funds, and my miscellaneous section. So for cash envelopes, this ended up being $100, and then from this section, it ended up being $960 plus $55 plus $57, $78, $1,000, $72, $78. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my breakdown. You guys know what? I forgot to put like my little bills scenario here. Wow. Didn't even think that I had to pay bills. That's hilarious. I never done that. So bills and expenses. Because, yeah, I totally forgot that they existed. So for miscellaneous, cost a total of $1,072.78. And then bills was $448.45. So in total for this pay period, I would have needed 45 plus 100, a total of $1,621.23 to be able to do all of this. So this is how much this pay period took out to cover everything. So it was pretty interesting to literally live off of my shop and take a hit in my emergency fund due to school. But like I said, I'm debating. Do I refill my emergency fund now that my student loan has been approved? Or should I just like give the loan back and just deal with the hit? Because literally, I think last month, I saved like $1,023, which is basically all the savings I did in August. So I'm just like, should I just let it go? Let it go and just, you know, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. But this has been my paycheck 1 on my first month of self-employment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!